Good morning. I have tacky glue, an itty bitty board book, not very big at all, so cute though, 60 grit paper and some gaffer tape. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is open up my gaffer tape, get that ready to use. I'm going to take my gaffer tape and I am going to put it in between the pages like this to reinforce them. These pages are really thick, so I'm not gluing any of them together. I'm just going to go through the book and reinforce each gutter. Now after you cut the gaffer tape, your scissors are going to be full of adhesive, so bring your 60 grit sandpaper in, snip a little bit off, and it'll sharpen your scissors. We have our little book now. Oh, it's already trying to blow its spine. Yay, that's wonderful. What I'm going to do now is bring my 60 grit sandpaper in, and I'm going to scuff up all of the pages so that they will grab the gesso, etc. We are not going to glue any of the pages together with the tacky glue, so I'm going to set that aside. These are all really nice and scratched up. Dust them off. Dust off my workspace. Alrighty, I'm going to bring in the gesso and just paint the pages. So we'll do the front cover and the back cover as well. Oh, sounds like the salmon's done. All right, we're just going to let this dry. Good morning. Yoga done. Coffee in hand. Our little book is dry. I've grabbed, it's called Indian Yellow from Arteza, from that beautiful set that they sent me. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Then I'm just going to go through and paint every page with this watered down acrylic. And we'll let that dry. I'm going to grab Pearl Copper Gold. Ooh, looks like that's a metallic. That'll be pretty. Water that down. And paint that on our book. We'll let that dry. Once that's dry, we're going to remove the binding. Or not. Remove that. And this side. So I have the binding off, grabbing a piece of muslin, and I'm going to glue that into place. We want it large enough so that it goes over both sides of the book. And I'm going to apply matte medium to this and stick it on my book. since this is a small book, I'm just grabbing some quilting thread and a needle. So I actually have 4 strands of the quilting thread here. I'm going to go into that first page from the outside, and I'm not going to be too particular, just so that it goes between the pages. Draw it through there and out through the bottom. So this is like a 3 pamphlet hole binding, 3 hole pamphlet binding. And back down in. And back up where we started. And this is the important part. You've got to have threads on each side of that first one. All right, so my needle needs to be on both sides of this center strip there, okay? That's what's going to hold it in place. I'm going to repeat that for each page. Let's do another one together. So start on the outside with your needle. I have 4 strands of quilting thread. You can use bookbinding thread. I just decided since this was a smaller book I would go with some thread. So you're going to push it through the center. It comes up through the gutter on the inside. Back out. Into the gutter. My gutter's still a little bit wet. And then back up where you started. Back in the center. Lots of strings going on here. I'll make sure that these strings are on this side, and then the original strings, which are here, are on this side. And I will tie the knot there. See, each side. Okay, that's what holds it in place. Tie this off. Just a double knot. And ta-da! So I actually have 1, 2, 3 done. Looks like I have 2 more gutters to go into. I'm going to take the extra fabric off the ends. Look at those fun bindings. So the 3-hole binding is really simple. You just go in the hole from the outside, come up, go over, go down, come back up. Make sure you've got threads on this side, threads on this side of the main threads, and then just tie it. So there's a lot going on here, so it looks a little bit messy, but I love it. And now each signature is sewn in and nice and strong. This book is going to go no place. Very fun so far.